Right. You're live again. Are we back? We're back. You are back. You are back. That's good. That's good. Well, what live number is this? I think it's 15. Is it? Yeah, 15. It's a lot. It's vertical. It's vertical live with Salacious Rum number 15. It's good. It's good. And I have put Lego minifigure identification in the title. What? What did you do that for? Because we've got a stack of minifigures and we don't know what all of them are. All right then. All right then. It's not a bad idea. All right then. I'll let you off. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. So I thought I thought, you know, if we got bored, which we probably will, I could hold up some Lego minifigs and see if people know who they are. Good idea. Good idea. Very Bob. Always thinking. Well, not always. Not always. I'll be honest. Not always. Sometimes thinking. Gen X Brian is here. Mr. Myers. Brian, how the hell are you? Bloody good to see you. Nice. How are you, Brian? How's things going? How's things with you? How's things with you? Shane always says to me, he says, Salacious. He says, how are you within yourself? And I go, what do you mean? How am I? He goes, how are you within yourself? And I go, well, I think I'm all right within myself. I think. So I'm going to extend the same. I'm going to extend the same question. How are you within yourself, Brian? How are you within yourself? You know, just you know, how I think he means. I think basically he means how are you? But it's Shane, isn't it? It is Shane. He does have a certain way of saying things. Brian says he's good. He's watching from work. How's everything across the pond? I would say middling to average. Middling to average, I would say. Middling to average. Yeah, over here in England. How is it? Well, I don't know. I think we're all right. We crack on, Brian. We crack on with things. We just get on with it. So it's pretty sleepy here in the Shires, to be totally honest. To be honest with you, it's a little bit sleepy here in the Shires. But yeah, we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. You know, getting on with things. Bob's got a load of Lego minifigures. We don't know what all of them are, so he is gonna hold some of them up, and we'll see if anyone watching knows who they are. So if anyone's watching, and you know, we've got Marvel, we've got Star Wars, we've got a whole variety. Some of the Marvel ones are a little bit. I'm not sure. We're not sure about some of the Marvel ones. We may need some help. We may need some help identifying some of them. So we thought we'd have a little theme for today's stream. So that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, Bob bought 60 minifigures from the car boot sale at the weekend. 20 quid. Is that good, everyone? Is that good? Is that a good deal? 60 minifigures for 20 quid? I think that's a good deal. I think that's all right. I think he's done all right. They're proper ones. They are proper. Aqua, how's it going? Aqua says, what is this? Aqua, welcome to the stream. I am Salacious Rum. I'm a monkey lizard. How are you? Aqua, are you in water right now? Hence the name. Are you a water dweller? Do you live in water? I'm not. I like water. I'll be honest. I can swim. I have developed my own stroke. It's not what you'd say out of the textbook. I kind of splash about a little bit. So, you know, I kind of, but I do float. I'm quite good at floating. I lie on my back and float. So, are you in water? Are you Aqua? What's occurring? What's going on? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to look at some Lego minifigures, I think. So, you know, that was the idea. Anyway. Well, we've done a few of these streams, and I guess it's basically you talking, isn't it, really? So, Mirror Shard says, Mirror Shard has joined, and says, guess who was just got a timeout on another stream because I said vaping was bad for them. Excuse me while I have take a sip of my cappuccino. Mirror Shard, I agree. Vaping not the best. I would say I probably agree with you. I don't think vaping. I don't know. I must admit I've never vaped. I don't really fancy the vape, to be honest. I have seen a couple. There's vape shops bloody everywhere over here in England. Everywhere you go, there's a vape shop. I don't really know what. To be honest, us monkey lizards, we're not really into vaping. Jabba the Hutt vaped. He vaped all the time. Just watch Star Wars Return of the Jedi. He was always vaping. I think he was vaping something else, to be honest. So I'm not really sure what Jabba had in his vape, but bear in mind Jabba also ate frogs, so alien frogs. So not really a high bar. Mirror Shan says their whole stream was them vaping with no shirt on. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, Mirror Shard, don't expect much from this stream. It's basically like me, basically, and my Earth brother Bob, who's behind the camera, and he's very average. He ain't really got much talent, hence why I'm on the camera. So, but you know, I don't vape, but I do sometimes take my clothes off because I quite like being naked. I do like aerating my nether regions. So, us monkey lizards are normally naked, to be totally honest with you. But you know, I like naked lunging. It's one of my favourite activities. I often do it in front of the mirror downstairs when the postman comes. He has a rubber fright, I can tell you. Oh yeah, he does. Oh yeah. You know, he's just coming, delivering the mail, and there I am, naked lunging, doing my exercises. Stretching it out, as they say. I know. They all know me down the sorting office. They're like, who's delivering mail to Salacious Rum today? Watch out for him, he might be doing naked lunges in front of the mirror, in front of the window again. He's often there, in the living room, lunging. I do star jumps as well sometimes. You've got to keep fit, haven't you? You've got to keep fit, haven't you, Mirror? You've got to keep fit. Pop will eat itself. Nice, good band. Nice band. Hello, he says hi. Hi. Pop will eat itself, hello. Pop will eat itself must be a Generation Xer if he likes Pop will eat itself. Old school band, good band. Good band. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please drop me a cheeky like as well. So, Mirashan says, I mean, to be honest, at least you have the decency to keep your shirt on when you're on camera. Yeah, sometimes. I won't vape, though. I'm not really into vaping. Jar Jar Star says, hello there. Jar Jar, hello. It's not Jar Jar Binks, is it? Believe it now. Pop will eat itself. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Nice one. Thank you very much. Good band. Good band. Jar Jar Stars. Hello. Hello. Are you a Jar Jar Binks fan? Are you? But be honest. It's okay. It's okay. We're pro Jar Jar around here. We subscribe to the Darth Jar Jar theory. If you're into that. If you know, you know. If you don't worry. He says yes. He says yes. Jar Jar, what do you think of the Darth Jar Jar theory? Let me know. JT's here. He says, ahoy there, folks. I'm here for the banter. I stay for Rum's thrusts. Thank you, JT. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by again. How the hell are you? Good to see you. Dan, bloody good to see you. How are you? Thumbs up from Dan. Thumbs back to you. Thumb up back to you, Dan. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just here for a little chit chat. I'm going to show some Lego minifigures. I need some help identifying them. So if anyone knows their Marvel characters, we're stuck on a few. My Earth brother Bob, who's behind the camera, because he's not very... Well, you don't want to see him, to be honest. He's average in every way. He bought 60 Lego minifigures at the car boot sale the other day. 20 quid. But we don't know all of them. So we need help identifying them. Bob, you got the first one? I have. Hold on a second. Let me just... I'm going to spill my cappuccino. Right. We'll show the first one. It's... Pop Willie itself says, poor Bob. Yeah, wow. I wouldn't feel too sorry for him, Pop Willie itself. You know, I'll be honest with you, Pop Willie itself. I'll be honest. Oh, Bob, you know, to be honest, I don't really know why we keep him around, really. I mean, there ain't much to him. Mirror Shard says, I'm not into vaping. I hate it with every cell of my body. I'm a doctor and an expert in the lungs. I've seen many patients' lungs, and let me tell you, the ones vaped were not pretty. I believe you, Mirror. I do believe you. I do believe you. You need to have a word with Jabba the Hutt. He's always vaping. Ask JT. He's always vaping. JT says, I know all the Marvel characters. Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. I think he's having you on. He's a right joker, that JT. He's always joking. He's always joking around. Right, let's bring up the first. Let's bring up the first one. So this yeah, we're not really sure about this one. Actually, we'll start off with an easier one. Well, yeah, I think it was easy, but all right, here we go. See if this works. All right, hold on. We might get a bit of oh, excuse me. All right, here we go. Here we go. Have you got it? Is it in? Yeah, we might be phasing in and out of focus, but I think they've got it. I mean, it's obviously Spider-Man based, but I just don't recognise the suit really. Dan says Miles Morales. Good shout. Good shout. Good shout. Although I think we do have a Miles Morales one actually. We do. There's another one similar to this, which I'll show in a minute. Mira says, I mean, I'm an expert with the lungs, but that doesn't mean every kind of lung. I know about human lungs. I was going to say, what about monkey lizard lungs? You know, what about them? I mean, I don't vape, though, to be honest. I do like space bananas, Mira. I do like space bananas. JT says, it's jogging Spider-Man. Jogging Spider-Man? I think Dan's shouting Miles Morales, but which one? I've got another one that we think is Miles Morales, but it's in a slightly different suit. So anyway, Mirror, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't subbed, please drop us a sub. I'm trying to... I'll just ask sympathy more than anything. So, but thank you for stopping by. So, well, we'll go with Miles Morales and JT's jogging Spider-Man. I don't know. Popple Eat Itself said, I'd love for you both to sing a duet. Pop Will Eat Itself, I've got a whole SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/salaciousrum. I've also got another channel called Radio KoWaK. And on it is my music. I am a musician myself. I've got my own music. Monkey Lizard music. I've made 2 albums so far. Escape from the Sail Barge was my first album. And my second album is imaginatively called album number 2. It's a bit ropey, that one, though. I'll be honest, it's a bit ropey. But I'm a big star in KoWaK. Huge. Oh, I'm massive. I'm massive. Big star. Mind you, there aren't many other monkey lizards that do singing. I do rap now and again. I like a bit of I like a bit of hip hop. I do spit out a few lyrics sometimes. I remade Butterfly. Check that out on my channel under the Monkey Lizard music playlist. Check that one out. It's about my army, the Monkey Lizard army. Mirish says, I do like me an apple, even if it requires a paradox protection system to eat, because I'm a doctor. Just subbed, by the way. Mirror, you're a legend. You're a legend. You're an absolute legend. And he says, yeah, he knows about human lungs, but not alien lungs. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, sorry about the camera. We've got this new mount and it does jiggle a little bit. That's a fair comment about the lungs. But, you know, you probably haven't studied monkey lizard anatomy. You know, that doesn't mean you can go out and spit roasters, though. That Mandalorian tried to do that once. Don't like him. We don't like being spit roasted. So no to the spit roasting. Anyway, I think we've got Miles Morales in the bag. So thank you very much. That was, who was it that gave us Miles Morales? I think it was Dan. Dan, thank you to Dan. So we'll put him to one side. JT says, Mirror Shard, are you a medical doctor or a Time Lord? What a legend. You guys crack me up. JT's alright, practical joker. Let's pull up another one. I think I know what this one is actually, but we'll see if other people get it. I think I'm alright with this one. Mirror Shard says, I mean, it's not every day you see a book in the library talking about monkey lizard anatomy, is it? That's true. That is true. I'll give you that, Mirror Shard. I will give you that. That is true. It's yeah, you're right. Although there is a gap in the market. There is a gap in the market. So maybe you're on to something. Maybe if I could find, you know, I have got a couple of dodgy monkey lizards that we could dissect, I suppose. Not Pilly though. No, you don't want to. You don't want to. Pilly would be a bad one to dissect, and we'll show Pilly another time. Well, I think I know what this one is. We'll see who can guess this one first. Of course, with minifigs, it's not always totally obvious. These are Marvel ones, so we'll see who gets this one first. First one to get this. There's no prize. There's no prize, but we'll see who the first one is to get it. So, who reckons they know what that one is? We've got yeah, we were at this car boot sale, and this this young family was setting up, and the young lad had a ton of Lego, and he was pulling them all out. He was ever so sweet, and so we just offered him some money to take all the figs, and his dad said, "Yeah, take it, son." He seemed happy enough. So, yeah. So I think I don't think I know who that one is. Yeah, I think this was, well, I think I know who it is, I think. There were some I don't know. So, anyway, we'll leave that one then. No one's getting that. Apparently there's a polling thing on this set, with these vertical lives. You can poll. I haven't quite worked out how to do that yet. I wonder if it's the, what's this down arrow does here. If I end the stream now by mistake. Oh, there's a load of extra stuff there. I'm not going to risk it. Not that I know what we'd poll about, anyway. Oh, we could poll about anything. We could poll about monkey lizard anatomy. Speaking of monkey lizard anatomy, JT says, "Oh, that reminds me, my library book is well overdue. I've had monkey lizard anatomy for beginners out for ages." What are you doing with that? I dread to ask, I dread to ask JT why you've got that. Why does he want to know about monkey lizard anatomy? I don't. You have to be careful around JT. God knows what he's up to. Pop will eat itself. What was the Pop will eat itself always used to have on all their band art. They used the acronym, didn't they? And was it PWEI? Was that what they put on? It was always. There was somebody that lived on our estate when we grew up that was a massive Pop Will Eat Itself fan, and in their room they collected every bit of memorabilia. But anyway, Pop Will Eat Itself says, I love a poll. I don't know. We haven't worked out how to get him working, to be honest. So, Mirror Shan says, JT, I'm a doctor, but I do have a friend who lives in a blue phone booth for some reason. Keep saying things about the future and the past. Yeah, well, yeah, he's a Hoovian. He's a Hoovian. Have we got any other Hoovians in the house? Popularly says yep, PWER. Yeah, really cool art, you know, like album art and stuff like that. Yeah, I used to love just this. What was her name? It was one of Salacious's special lady friends. She just had everything you can get, all the music, but just tons and tons of memorabilia. That's right. That's right. I have many special lady friends. I'll be honest with you. I've lost count, to be honest. So it's, you know, we don't want to get, you know, I could get into this, but it'll be a long conversation. But yeah, over the years, you know, here's Aaron. Here's Aaron. Aaron from Could Ben Game to see says, "Hey Rum, Aaron, good to see you. How are you? Bloody good to see. I'm vertically live again. We're going through Lego figures, Aaron. We're trying to identify them. Bob bought a load of minifigures the other day at a car boot sale. So we're trying to identify them. This is the one that we're on at the moment. So I think Aaron will probably get all these. I think I know who this one is. Aaron says he's doing good. Doing good. Good to see you vertically. So this was Ultron. Yeah, I think that I think that one is Ultron. The first one we had, I think Dan said that it's Miles Morales, which I think he's right. But I don't know if there's a name for this suit. You might know, Aaron, because I've got another one like this. I don't know if that's a specific suit name. Oh, it could be one of his Ultron bots. Yeah, that could be right. Mirror says, my friends at work keep on saying how I even have a paradox protection system, and they're so expensive. To be honest, it's not that hard to get. To get one, you just need a demon's artery and an angel's vein. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Dan identified this as Miles Morales as well. But we've got another one similar. I don't know if I don't know. I love Spider-Man, but I don't know enough about Miles Morales, really, if I'm honest. Because here's another one. I think that's Miles Morales as well, isn't it? Maybe they're just, I suppose, Spidey has different suits. This is probably just another Miles Morales suit, I guess. I wonder if I can put both of them. Yeah, hold on. I could probably fit both of them on here. These monkey lizard hands are very... These monkey lizard hands are very good for... We've got very good hands. We've got very, very good hands. There we go. These were in the lot. I think they're both Miles, aren't they? Mirror's talking about the paradox protection system again. I'm really interested in this paradox protection system. I think I need one. Aaron says, or as you would call him in the UK, Kilometers Morales. Very good, very good. Very good, Aaron. Very good, very good. We get it. He's a right Joker, Aaron. He's a right Joker. A bit like Mirror Shard. He's a bit of a Joker as well with his paradox protection system. Who's in? Who else wants a paradox protection system? I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. Listen. Here, Shard, here. Are you in danger of entering a paradox? If you are, follow these steps. Follow my words very, very closely. What you need is a paradox protection system. Once you have obtained a paradox protection system, you will never risk entering a paradox again. You will be paradox free for the rest of your life. Mirror says I'm a girl, by the way. Hello, Mirror. Hello. How'd you like my paradox protection system advert? Aaron says I need more rum doing commercials. Let's see if we can mix up the paradox protection system a bit. Have you ever entered a paradox? Are you worried about the after effects of entering a paradox? What you need is a paradox protection system. How'd you like it, Mirror? Oh, there we go. There we go. We've done our bit, Mirror. We've done our bit to promote paradox protection systems. JT says, paradox, that's heavy. That's heavy, man. That's heavy. That's heavy. Mirror says, I'm surprised barely anybody has one. It's really good. I can actually eat apples now as a doctor. I don't really get the link between apples, doctors, and paradox protection systems. This must be an in-universe joke. Well, we can go with it. We can go with it. Are you banned from eating apples? What you need is a paradox protection system. Once obtained, you will be free to eat apples for the rest of your natural life. Paradox protection systems. Get yours now from mirrorshard.com. There you go. There you go. There you go. Don't say I never do anything for you. Mirrorshard says, you've never heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, now you've said it. Now you've said it. I have heard of it. But I didn't jump to it. It wasn't like, listen, Mirror, I've got a small head shaped like a pyramid. Very small head shaped like a pyramid. I struggle to obtain large amounts of information. And the apple eating the doctor eating an apple quote was what, you know, that old line. It wasn't at the top of my mind. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest. I was thinking about other things. But now you've said it, I do recall. I can recall that statement. Mike says, love the emo fridge. Mike, thank you so much. I've styled my hair. I've restyled it. I've done a style. Hold on a minute. I've styled. How about that? How about that? How about that? Mirror says, eating an apple as a doctor puts you in an external state of limbo, unless you have a paradox protection system to stop it, like I have. Poppily itself says, it's a fine fringe, Mike. Mike, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subbed, please drop me a sub. But just more out of sympathy than anything. There isn't a lot that happens around here, but we do sometimes discuss paradox protection systems. They often come up, I find. So, you know, I'm sure we will discuss it further today. Right. We have got some more Lego minifigs that we do need to identify. So we've had Ultron, and we've had 2 Miles Morales figures. Right, we're on to a special lady friend one. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. Right, here we go. Let's get right. Who's that? It kind of looks Spider-Man-esque, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm not sure who that one is. If you have any ideas who this one is, let us know. These are Marvel, I think. I think this is Spider-Man adjacent. I don't know. Or is it... I don't know. I actually don't know. Mirror says, the only side effect of the paradox protection system is that you can't ever major in philosophy, because it will delete philosophy from your universe. Bummer. And JT says, I thought a paradox was an airborne medic. Oh my word. These two, absolute nutters. No one's getting this one. I think we've beaten them. I think we've stumped them. So we'll come back to that one maybe. I don't really know. Philosophy. Yeah. I see. Yeah. I understand the side effects of the side effects of paradox protection systems can be wide-ranging. If you have any philosophical desires, you may be disappointed. Be careful of the side effects of paradox protection systems. Oh my god! Right, hold on. I'm having some more cappuccino. I'm sorry. We're at that moment. So we've been doing these vertical lines, and I've been keeping it to half an hour. But apparently, according to Google, because we've been on a Google webinar earlier, they keep inviting Salacious for some reason. I think they're amused by him. There's all these big time YouTubers, and then there's Salacious in the webinar. In fact, this will make you laugh, or it might not. We've just been on this webinar with Google, and they had the Google. They invite Salacious to these webinars. I have no idea why. And there's all these big time YouTubers on there, and there's a Q&A bit where you have to write questions. And anyway, there was this guy from Google there, like one of the Google YouTube product developers, doing this presentation about vertical lives. And everyone's writing these serious questions in, and they're going through all these serious questions. And so Salacious writes a question, and this guy was his video camera was on him, but he was all the way back at the back of the room, and there was this huge table. So Salacious's question was that, and they're all asking these serious questions about bit rate and ratios and I don't know, all this stuff. And Salacious says, "Are you really small, or is your table really big?" That's right. It was a good. I thought that was a good question. I thought that was the question they weren't. No one was asking. So I thought I'm going to do it. Let's just go on. I think I missed a couple of things. Aaron says that minifigure stumped me for sure. Hold on. Sorry, I hit the camera again. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Pop will eat itself says, how often do you stream? Well, we do regular normal streams on a Saturday morning. We do a model stream where Salacious and a group of friends build Gundams and models. That's called Top Gun Model School. And that's on at 1 PM UK time every Saturday. And it's Salacious and a bunch of crazy American and Australian friends that we've got to know over the years. In fact, it was Aaron in the chat from Kudben Games that taught us how to make Gundam. Salacious is still terrible. What? And then every Sunday we do Lego studs at 3 PM UK time. We've just started back up, where again we just have friends. Anyone can join the stream, to be honest. And we just build Lego for 2 hours. And we've started doing these vertical streams once a night, just as a silly hangout, really. So yeah, so this is the 15th one we've done. So yeah. So, but temper your expectations. There is not really much rhyme nor reason to Salacious's channel. It's a bit all over the place. What are you talking about? I get invited to all the big events, and I make the best questions. What are you on about? Bob hasn't got his channel, so he gets jealous sometimes of my channel. So, as Aaron says, I'm massive in KoWaK. I'm a big star in KoWaK. Huge. Mirror says, I think that the paradox protection system has had an abbreviation made for it. PPS. Pretty cool, right? That's better than I can work with that. I can work with a PPS. I can work with that. I can work with it. Mirror. That could be helpful. That could be helpful. So if we start talking about the PPS, everyone knows what that means now. It's the paradox protection system. Speaking of crazy Australians, Michael Reed has entered the chats from the Top Gun Model School. General Michael Reed. He says, "G'day, Rum, and g'day, Bob." G'day, 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 General. The General is one of our teachers. One of the master. Well, I would say master. I'm not going to use the word master. Master's probably over-egging it. Michael's probably laughing now. No, I don't know if he is laughing or not. He is a general. He's a general. He's a general in my army. He is a general. He is. I'll be honest, he is. We were struggling, though, for generals at the time. So there were quite a few generals appointed. With the entry requirements were quite low. I will be honest. I will be honest with you. I will be honest. JT says, how was Rum's observation received? Well, it got a lot of thumbs up and a lot of emotes, but they didn't ask the question out. But funnily enough, the guy changed his camera angle, which I thought was hilarious. So they definitely read it and they thumbed it. There was a lot of I think people thought it was funny, but they didn't read his question out. Oh, we've got General Gap. We've got another general in the house. General Gap. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. See, I've got the voice. I've got the voice sorted out. Gap. I've got to have some cappuccino. My voice is going after that. Yeah, he. I think he does the voice quite well, Gap. Here we go. Do it again. Ready? Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Gap says he lies. He streams when he feels good. This is the first time he's streamed in months. Look, I've had some time off, Gap. What the hell? What the France? He says, don't expect model scores on Legos bricks to be broadcast every week because he cancels it after he posted it. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Honest to God, they're very hard to please, my army. Very hard to please. Very, very hard to please. Aaron says, one day I'll have to drop into a Top Gun stream. Aaron, you definitely need to come drop in and show people how it's done. So, Aaron, you are always welcome on all of our streams. You know that. You and Lady Miss. Very welcome always. The Monkey Lizard Lair is always a home for Aaron from Could Bang Games. Gap says, the last time we've said that bit. Aaron says, might have to build that sexy spider lady kit for Rum. Very good. Yes. Yes. Oh, what's the spider lady? Was that spider lady? Is that spider lady? Is that who he's... Is that spider lady? Is that what he's saying? Is that spider lady? We're doing Lego identification. Does anyone know what this Lego minifigure is? Is that what he's saying? Spider lady. Is that his way of telling us what it is? So I've got 60 Lego minifigures from the car boot sale for 20 quid. We don't know what all of them are, so we thought we'd see if people know. So there you go. If anyone knows what that one is. The Paradox Prediction System, or PPS, is there we go. That's what that is. Gap says, mind the gap speaks the truth. Yeah. I just popped down to my local library, and as it turns out, in the bargain bin, they do have Monkey Lizard Anatomy, the 3-part collection. It's got 3 difficulties split into 3 different books. What the? I'm not sure about this Monkey Lizard Anatomy. Mind you, have they told you about our extremely long appendages? Oh, they're very we are very, you know. We're also my pheromones, Mirror. My pheromones. They might tell you about my pheromones. My pheromones are very strong. They might be emitting through the camera. They do affect special ladies. I have been known. My pheromones can be quite effective. So be careful. You have to be careful. Also, try not to stare into my eyes, because people have been known to get mesmerized. The combination of my pheromones and my eyes can mesmerize you. I might put you into a spell. I might deeply affect. I might be deeply affecting you right now. You may need a paradox protection system to stop yourself falling for my pheromones and my dashing good looks. Right, enough of that. God, we're falling behind on the chat. JT says, I recently got off a train at Baker Street, and the warning voice said, remember, monkey lizards are for life, not for spit roasting. True story. Very good, very good, very good. Gap says, Lego Mini is cat? Cat. That's cat. Apparently. Okay. Okay. Michael says, 3 times the chemicals in vaping than smoking. Now, Mira's been talking about that, Michael. Mira's a doctor and has been telling us about lung anatomy. Mira says, hang on, slow down. I might be a fast reader, but I can't read that fast, mate. Gap says his appendage is about 0.5 centimetre. What? Boom Bing Bap is here. Boom, how you going? Good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by, Boom. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. How are you? How you doing? Gap says hello to Boom Bing Bap. Right, should we get out another Lego minifigure? Let's get another one out. Boom says he's good. Good to see you, Boom. Thanks for stopping by. Boom, if you've not subbed, please drop us a sub. You don't expect high quality content, but we would appreciate it. Right, here's one that we don't know. Oh, Dingus is here. Spencer's here. He will know. Spencer's knows his comic book. Spencer, we've got a load of minifigures here. We bought 60 from the car boot sale. Thank you, Boom. He says, I've subscribed. Thank you, Boom. Appreciate it. We bought 60 minifigures, and we don't know what all of them are. So, these are Marvel ones, I think. Any ideas who that is? Yeah, 60 minifigs for 20 quid, which I thought was a bargain. They're definitely real ones. We're not sure who this one is. So it might not be Marvel. I think this is a Marvel. They were kind of grouped together, but it might not be. Not sure who that is. We could Google Lens this, obviously, but we thought this might be fun doing it this way. Give us something to talk about. Otherwise, Salacious just talks about nonsense for 45 minutes. So there you go. That's the next one. Spencer says the helmet throws me off. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. I don't understand the colour. I don't know. It looks like Thanos, doesn't it? Is that a picture of Thanos? Now I'm staring at it through the camera. Is that a picture of Thanos on the front? It looks like Thanos, his big chin. I was thinking, what's gold? What's white? Gold, but it's actually. It looks like Thanos. Looks like there's a picture of Thanos on the front. I don't know. Spencer says the colours on the chest reminds me of the aliens from the first Avengers. Could be. What is that? A Chitauri or? JT says the chest print looks like a happy toad. Oh, I've just got to move. There we go. So there's one. Mira says, okay, I've read the first few pages of the beginner one, and it's starting with the skin. It says the skin is rubbery, stretchy plastic kind of material, making the monkey lizard move like a puppet. What? No, it's not. No way. No way. No way. Shard. No, sorry. That's not correct. That's definitely not correct. There's nothing plasticky or rubbery at all about our limbs. You know? I have been told I've got fantastic skin. Boom says I don't know what it could be. Well, there's one for us to ponder. Gap says you are out of your monkey lizard mind today. I don't know what. All right, here's one we didn't get. Here's one Spence Dingus, Mr. Dingus, that we didn't get. Who's that? Gap said it was Cat. I don't know who that is. We're not sure about this one. That kind of looks like a spider emblem, but I don't know. Mira says, that's what the book says, my friend. Maybe they just don't understand you. After all, the front page says it's all based on looks and operations are illegal at the moment. Oh, dear Lord. Well, I think we need a paradox protect. We need a PPS. So Spencer says Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. character, maybe. Could be. We've got a couple of hypotheses for those two. God, it's warm today. Let me just get a drink. He's gonna want one in a minute as well. Yeah, I want some. There you go. Nice. Refreshing. A nice, refreshing beverage. Very nice. Spence says the head reminds me of Agent Carter. Oh, it could be. I don't recognise the symbol though. But yeah, it's kind of. You're right. She has kind of got, like a I don't know, like a 1930s kind of style maybe there. Could be. Gap says the Rum's head reminds me. I'm not saying that, Gap. Mirror says the hospital I work at does sell PPS in the gift shop. Some of them are secondhand though, so be careful which ones you pick. Oh, noted. I'll be honest, there's nothing worse than getting a secondhand paradox protection system. You just don't want it. You need a warranty. Whenever I've bought paradox protection systems in the past, I've always demanded a 5-year warranty at least. You buy a second-hand one, the warranty will be void. And you don't want to get trapped in a paradox, believe you me. They will make you eat apples. They'll make you eat them. Dangerous. Spence says it could be Sharon Carter. Could be. That's not a bad shout. Right, are you ready for your next one then? This one probably should be obvious, but I mean, again, it's Spider-Man. I've not seen a white. I don't know what that. Who's this? I mean, you're kind of thinking it's Venom, but I don't know. There isn't a white Venom, is there? Who's that? Any ideas? Oh, Anti-Venom. There you go. See, I knew it. I knew Spence would know. Anti-Venom. There we go. That makes sense. Anti-Venom. Okay, well done. Let's pick out a couple more. Right, we're not sure on this one. Alright, are you ready for your next one? What about this one? Who is that? Spence says, I love symbiotes into all of that stuff. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? I didn't know that was Anti-Venom though. But that's cool. Yeah, they are cool. I think we need a proper Venom versus Spider-Man, don't we? Who's that though? No idea who that is. There's one. Spencer's definitely one of the Chitauri aliens from the first Avengers. Okay, good shout. Pretty hard to do Chitauri as aliens. As Lego. So yeah, that's probably right. That does mean though we're still not sure who this one is. Oh, by the way, I didn't say this one. Still not sure on this one. This one has this backpack thing, so we're not sure who that one is yet. So, yeah, okay, Chitauri. I'll give you that one. That sounds about right. All right. Boom Bing Bap says I have to leave. Boom! Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub as well. Really appreciate it. Good seeing you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a nice evening. Let's see what else we've got. Right, here we go. Who's that one? What do we reckon? Is it Guardians of the Galaxy? That's what I thought. Star-Lord. Yeah, that makes sense. I must admit, I did think it was... I couldn't remember his name, but yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Although, I don't remember him having ginger hair, though. He's kind of... He hasn't got ginger hair, has he? He's got blondie brown hair. So that put me off a little bit. I was like, that looks like ginger hair to me. Or maybe it's just the light. Costume from the newest Guardians movie. I don't even know if we've seen the newest. Actually, we did. I think we watched some of it. I didn't think the newest one. I liked the bit with I like the what's the little creature? What's the not Groot? What's Groot's furry little friend called? We like him. What's Groot's animal friend called? JT says they use the same for Jurassic World figures. Oh, we've got some of those. We've got some of those in the pile. Mirror Shard says, while you're trying to identify the Lego figures, I'm trying to help Rum get a PPS implanted at a doctor's discount. Thank you. Oh, Rocket, yeah. We love Rocket. Rocket's our favourite. I like Rocket. I'm a big Rocket fan. I do like Rocket very much. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, we liked all the Rocket stuff. And that was cool. Right. Next one. Actually... let's try... I think we know what all these ones are. We've got some random ones. Alright, here we go. This isn't Marvel now, I don't think. But we're not sure who this is. Yeah, the first one was the best one, wasn't it, I think? Who's that? Who the hell is that? We're a bit lost on this one. JT says, you love Rocket. But not enough to remember his name. Poor Rocket. Bob's got a very bad memory, to be honest. Very bad indeed. But now you've said Rocket, now he remembers he likes him. So, Spencer says, that reminds me of Ned from Spider-Man. I suppose so. Ned, poor old Ned. Yeah, could be. Not sure. So there we go. That's one we haven't got. Here's one we don't know as well. Here's another one. This one is smaller. At first we thought, is this a hobbit? Because he's smaller. But maybe it's a kid. I don't know. But he's got little legs. We're like, is that a hobbit? I don't know. I was like, is that a hobbit? But then he's got like a little shirt on, look. A little checked shirt. So we're a bit confused about this one. He's got little legs, look. He must be a kid. He's either a kid or a hobbit. But then he hasn't got, I don't know, have the hobbits got pixie ears? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we've got a hobbit Lego figure. JT says that's the small kid from the first Jurassic World movie. Ah, could be. Yeah, could be. I think this is. I think there are Jurassic World figures in here, so that could be right. That could be right. I think JT's got that one. I think he's got it. Right, here is another. This one is confusing me because I don't know if this is lipstick on his face or whether the young lad that owned this Lego had marked him up. What's going on with this guy? Is he supposed to have a lip? Is he supposed to have a lipstick on him? Or is that or is whoever played with this smeared him with something? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Spencer's probably not meant to be. No, we didn't think now. Before this one was a bit odd. To be totally honest. We need a paradox protection system on that one, I think. We need to PPS it. JT says that's Owen from Jurassic World. I don't know about the red on his face, though. Right. I'm guessing, is this the same? His hair is slightly different. Is this the same? Is this? I think this is the same one, isn't it? It's just different clothes. He's got a weird hand. I don't know if his hand's supposed to be like that. I think he's just, for some reason, he swapped out his hand. Did I? I think that's probably Owen as well, isn't it? I think. Looks like it. He had a waistcoat on in the first one, didn't he? Definitely Owen. Right, this one though, I have no idea about this one. This one is, if anyone gets this one, I have no idea about this one. JT says, yeah, that's Owen. His hand's wrong now. What about this one? What on earth is that? Who on earth is that? Any ideas? Mirashard says Ben 10. Do they make Ben 10 Lego? I didn't even know they made Ben 10 Lego. I don't know what the Ben 10 logo looks like, but it kind of does look. I think it is green, isn't it? And it's got that. Spencer says looks like a custom Ben 10 to me. You might be right. I don't know much about Ben 10, but I do see it occasionally. That could be. It's a good shout, Shard. Good shout. I think Shard might have a good shout there, to be honest. So that's the best shout we've had so far. Right. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit this one on. This one has got us stumped as well. How am I going to see if I can... This one's got like a weird backpack thing. Will Monkey Lizard Anatomy allow us to show this one? I think it will. Alright, this one's a weird one. Oh! No! Hold on. I don't know if this is a man. I don't know about this one. She's got no legs, or she's just little. I'll have to balance her. But she's chunky. I don't know. It's kind of like a little... I don't know about that one. It looks like a knockoff. I don't think these are knockoff. I don't think so. I mean, I have bought a knockoff one before, and you can tell. I don't think these are knockoff. We've been through all of this. There's a big bag. There's a load of Star Wars, and none of them appear to be knockoff. So some of the hands aren't Lego hands. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. We're not really experts. Is it a Lego Betty White? Who is Betty White? Oh, I'm laughing, but I don't even know who Betty White is. Mira says the hands are knockoff on this one. Could be. You might be right. Oh, god damn it. Sorry. Hope you're not... that doesn't make you sick. And it doesn't look like you can take the hair off. Hold on a minute. She was in Golden Girls. Can I take the hair off? You can take the hair off. We've got the hair off. You want to see her without her hair? There you go. Hair comes off. I'm pretty sure this is legit, but I don't know what it is. They do make some obscure lines, don't they, Lego? Gap says she was in the Golden Girls. All right. Are you ready for another one? This one's a bit weird. I mean, it looks like an astronaut, doesn't it? But green, a green astronaut? I don't know. Also, Lego don't do that sort of body. And if she had a backpack, it would come off as a neck piece. Yeah, it does. You're right. It doesn't look like your typical Lego. I'll be honest. You're not wrong. What is this one? This one's another strange one. Don't know. Don't know. We don't rightly know. Oh, lad, we're not really sure. It's probably a custom. Could be. Could be. I don't know. It was a young family. It didn't look like the customizing type, to be honest, but could be. Could be. Here's another strange one. I mean, this looks... I know what this looks like, but the colour scheme looks off. Look at that one. What's that one all about? I don't know. I was kind of thinking, well, it's kind of like a firefighter, but really, but not your typical colours. And look at her eyes. I think it's a special lady. So there we go. That's an interesting one. Anyone got any ideas? All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. It's a nice one, nice friendly one to end. Is that a Lego firefighter? Is that a Lego firefighter Shanty? Is Shanty here? I don't know. Probably a firefighter, but it might just be a missed colour on the piece. There you go. Here's a nice friendly one. Totally out of season. Alright. I've got a load more, but I think we know the other ones, so... Right, I think that's probably it. We've done an hour today. We've done an hour. JT says the Easter Bunny. Thanks for hanging out with me today, everyone. Really appreciate it. Mirror, nice meeting you. Very nice meeting you. I'll keep the paradox protection system in mind. I'll definitely be looking out for one of them. So, in fact, I might ask the doctor next time I go. I will also ask about monkey lizard anatomy. Gap says, but can you do the screen Saturday and Sunday? Yes, we're scheduled in Saturday and Sunday, Gap. Don't worry. Don't worry. Aaron says, great streams always, Rum. Still waiting for the legendary banana review stream. That's right. We did say we were going to review bananas live on air. So we're ready when you are. I'm game. I'm very game. You get your banana out and I'll get mine out. Spencer, thanks for hanging out. Mirror, thank you. Gap. Gap's schedule doesn't mean anything. All right. Bazza's just turned up. He says, hey, Rum, Bob and chat. Bazza, good to see you. We're just finishing. I've done an hour. I have done an hour today. So, 64 minutes to be exact. So, Michael Reed as well. Michael Reed, the general. He says he's here as well. So he says, bye, everyone, and Rum, I suppose. Look, Michael, I'll be honest with you. I will be honest, Michael. I will be honest. Look. Is it because I said that Melbourne is not the best city in Australia? Is it that? Are you salty because of that still? You know, because I'll be honest with you, I will be honest. Most people agree. Most people do agree. But if you ask 9 out of 10 people will pick Sydney, I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure. We could do a poll. Should we do a poll? We'll get a poll going. So, I only say it to wind him up. I only say it to wind him up. I love him, really. I do love the general, really. I do love him. I do love him. I do love him. You know, I do. In a non-pervy way. I do. I love you all, really. I do. You know, you're in my army, aren't you? My army. Right. Thanks for watching. JT says Melbourne. Is that a real place? I think it's just on Home and Away. Gilster's been here. Gilster, you're legend. He's been busy watching. Thank you, Gilly. Hope you're doing okay. Good to seeing you. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will be back tomorrow night. I'm going to do one of these every night. So, God knows what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Paradox protection systems, probably. Mirror, I'm keeping the PPS in mind. Don't worry. I won't forget it. I won't forget you. And I won't forget the paradox protection system. No way. Goodbye, everyone. And remember, monkey lizards are... If you get to a train station, you may hear an announcer say, monkey lizards are for life. Not for spit roasting. Now mind the gap. Goodbye.